From 1972, here's the Sears adding machine, the 5880. It's a 10-key adding machine. That may or may not be a multiplication key, I'm not sure. I was only able to get a little bit of this to work, and it gives nonsense answers usually. We have a plus key and a subtotal, and a minus and a total key. And if you look up here, you can see digits. There's a little decimal point there and sort of two circles to the right of the decimal point. Those are kind of your cents, and then you can have two more, three more I mean, and then two more, and plus that clears it. So that's how you enter your digits and clear things. We'll take a look at this in a few minutes. In the bottom you can see our manufacturing information. It's model 888-58801 and serial number Sears Roebuck and Simpson Sears. That must be the Canada version. Made in Japan. And I saw one reference on the internet that this was made by Kawasaki. I don't think that could be right if I'm thinking of the motorcycle company. But who knows? I would think this would be more than likely one of their office machine people. Here's the box it came in. I just love that font. It's almost like something from the movie War Games or something. Beautiful 1972 vintage modern font. Up here, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's got the model number 5880 and the price is $64.99. And it's the 7.8. At first I thought that might mean it was made in 78 or something, but I think there was a convention at the time of some of these adding machines that would all show this. You'd see various manufacturers. There would be a 6.7 or a 7.8 or an 8.9, and whereas the first digit is the number of inputs it can take, and the second is the number of digits it will print out. So this, you can input 7 digits and it will print out 8. And of course it has that nice little string tie deal that things used to have. The original sales receipt was all taped up in a big ball, and I was able to slowly cut it open and get it out. This was purchased on September 25th, 1972, and I got a 10% discount. It's an adder, the 5880. Cash price $54.97, less 10%, so there was their total with tax. So they got 10% for maybe a sale or cash. I'm not sure. Well, as you can see, it is a 70s orange. I've been in houses and estate sales that are so old they have carpet that looks like this. You could probably set this on the carpet and it would disappear. And we have wood grain and Sears here. And the wood grain feels a little different. It doesn't exactly feel the same as this plastic. There's a difference in the materials there. We have our wheel to advance the paper. And around the back we have our jack for our power cord, which is like that, so it's very unusual. I'm glad I got the power cord with it. And oh, by the way, I measured this power cord stretched out on the floor. It's 10 feet long, exactly. So they really wanted to people to have the option of where to put their machines. And here is a little release for a little clip here, so you can take the top off. And the right side is the same, so let's press this little release here. Come on. You can do it. Now, as long as you watch me flub around there. This has a spot for a spindle for your roll of paper. Mine didn't come with a spindle, though it did come with this roll of paper. So I ended up just cutting a pencil and putting it in there. It doesn't work perfectly. Well, it works actually. The paper will advance and things, but it's a little loosey-goosey. Another thing, I would recommend if you ever get one of these and you don't plan on doing much with it, you just want a sort of a display item, don't ever take the top off. These little two clips right here clip under the front, and I've never been able to get it back together as tight as it was when I got it. They kind of clip, but they really don't clip 100% perfectly. You can see our little plastic piece with a serrated edge to tear off. And this little connector there comes down over the power cord inlet. There's those spots those clips are supposed to fit in, along with that right there. And I have never gotten it back together as tight as it was when I first got it, I'm sorry to say. But maybe someday I will. Alright, looking inside, such as we can do. You see, that's where our keys are. And here's the ink ribbon they hit. And I'm a little happy that my ink ribbon, although it's not real dark, still wasn't totally dried out. And here's a little spool there. And then the ink ribbon comes around here and spools on there. I don't know where or if I could ever find another spool of ink if I had to. But I don't plan on using this, of course. I don't know how to use it. And looking down in here, you can see this is the motor. Let's see some more of it. And back here. So, lots of mechanicals here. It's amazing the difference between 1972 and now. Let me see if I can get the power to this, and maybe we can watch it run from the inside a little bit. Those numbers came out right. Let's see. Now what happens if I hit total? Okay, you say so. Let's see if we can get a closer up. Let's clear it. That's a lot of mechanical movement, I tell you. It's amazing it still works at all. What can we see from the other side? It shoots it out there, doesn't it? Yeah, we're getting something printing out anyway. That actually totaled the last few numbers properly. What we'll try adding here, you might see some strange things. First we'll clear it, make it real easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus, you'll see there's a row of ones up there, or you might be able to see it, but there he is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's get a subtotal. And look what we've got. 4459444. That's just not right. So, I don't know what the deal is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Subtotal. $668. It looks like it's keeping something in a buffer somewhere. Well, I'm not sure where. Let me try clearing that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's clear it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus, let's clear it. Subtotal. Now what's it say? 8903848. So, I don't understand this at all. Let's clear it again. Let's do $65.50 plus $5 subtotal. Oh, look at that. We're way up there. $65.50 plus $5.25 total. Well, it's going to be minus, isn't it? Yep, we're still got way up in the hundreds of thousands. $65.50 plus $5.25. Well, that one kind of came out right. $65.50 plus $5.25, $70.75. With the subtotal. Now, how did I do that? 65. Wait a minute, let me clear all of that. $65.50 plus $5.25. And subtotal. Oh, great. $141. So it's keeping something in a buffer somewhere, and clearing it does not seem to work. 65.50 plus 525, and then I want a subtotal. What did it do? It didn't do anything. $212.25. There's an S for subtotal. Let's clear everything. 75.50 plus 65.25. Subtotal. I don't see an S there. So how about total? And that says 353 total. So yeah, it's keeping us something in a buffer somewhere, and I obviously don't know or how to clear that buffer. This looks like it should be a multiplier sign, but I don't think it is. Based on the little bit I could find out about this, it seems to be more of a repeat function. So let's clear it. Clear it, clear it, clear it. 65.25. Now it stays down. Plus, plus. So I can repeat that and then get, it's still repeating it. What if I hit total? Well, that says 6 and a minus. And we're back to another 6 and a minus. So I just don't understand this machine. It makes no sense. All right, let's try subtraction. I've noticed there's a little spot here on the 5 key for finger identification. It's very obvious when you're touching it that that's what it's for. To know that you're on the 5 there in the middle of the 10 key layout. So let's say you want to do 35 minus 25. $25 35 minus and we've still got something in the buffer. But for the life of me, clearing does nothing. Alright. $25 minus 15. 0, minus. There's a minus sign there. And subtotal. Oh, $295. How about total? Still $295. So if anybody has any thoughts on this old calculator that doesn't seem to want to give any right answers, adding or subtracting, and I don't think this is a multiplier, If multiplication is kind of like addition, then maybe there's a way to divide on this since you've got a subtraction key. I don't know. I really, really desperately need the instructions for this. But anyway, let's total. That looks almost right. I think that's actually right. For that last little run of things I did. Six, 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 six. So that's a total. So I don't know how I did that exactly and why the other ones don't work. I could not find any instructions for this anywhere on the internet, and various other videos are kind of silent on some of these operational things. Well, anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One for good measure, what will happen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, it didn't print out the 8. Anyway, that's the little I can figure out on this old Sears adding machine from 1972. Anybody have any information or know where I could get instructions for this, I'd appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye.